News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
We're bringing you continuing coverage of breaking news. A wildfire that is threatening homes and has already damaged 10 structures in Bryceville in western Nassau County. Channel 4's Francesca Amaker has arrived at the scene. She's at 301 and Moats Road. Fran, tell us what you're seeing there.
Well, right now, Tom, we actually just got here about 4 or 5 minutes ago. Already so many people have been running up to us, very frantic. Let me just paint the picture for you. This is a pasture where a lot of the fire crews are. We have a lot of JSO cars, as you can see, already lined up here trying to get to work and helping these folks as much as they can. We've also seen several fire crews from this area. And then we've seen folks like Randy here who just came up to me asking me if I knew anything. You said your home was one of the first to go, Randy.
Yeah,
you actually live along 119. What did you see and when did you see it?
I just pulled in from work. I saw the smoke. Within 2 minutes of me pulling in from work, we had firemen in our driveway saying we had to evacuate. We grabbed as much as we could. And by the time we were pulling stuff out of the house into the trunks, the fire was already taking out my gazebo, taking out the pool deck. It was already in the backyard.
Was your entire family able to get out? I see your wife is in the car.
Yeah, everybody was out.
So everyone was able to get out. What type of correspondence have you been getting from officials?
We don't know anything right now.
Nothing.
You know, we don't know how far it's spread, or for a while there, we were kind of about just a half mile down the road on the side of the road, but then they said it was spreading, so we had to get out of there. So we've kind of come up here, but really don't know. You know, you kind of want to stick around because you want to go back and see. You can't touch anything. It's hot, obviously, but if they're not going to get this thing under control tonight, might as well go into town.
And Randy, this is 250 acres that they are trying to contain right now. As far as we know, they have not yet contained all of the 250 acres. But as Randy mentioned, 119 still blocked off. I would turn us around, but we have all of our gear here. We can see fire trucks still blocking off 119. We do see cars coming from 301. The fire is that way. So right now, my colleague Eric is further down 301, and right now we are at an area where in a few minutes or within the hour, we are told that officials should be briefing us right here with more information. But again, right now, we barely know more than any of the residents who live at this area. We just are constantly seeing, Tom, a lot of the fire officials like these guys right here refueling on water. We've seen multiple vehicles come and refuel on water because, again, this is what they're going to need. I mean, we're listening to John Gunn talk to us about how windy it is out here. And, Tom, it's very, very windy. So, again, we should be getting briefed hopefully soon. But these folks is working as quick as they can with not too much manpower, and we are seeing a lot of manpower come in, so we should be hearing something, hopefully, soon, Tom.
Fran, the resident who was there with you a moment ago, is he still there? Is he nearby, or has he walked away? The man you just talked to.
Oh.
Fran, can you hear us, Fran?
And I'm not sure if they're talking to me. Hold 1 second, Tom. If you are talking to me.
They want you to talk to the manager.
Okay, she's trying to get the connection with us.
Okay, got it.
Fran,
okay,
can you hear us now?
We're in an area where I'm calling my IFB back. We're in an area that does not have good reception at all, okay? So I just want to go ahead and let you guys know if we are cut out by any chance, we're in an area that does not have good reception. Now, Randy, again, I see you texting on your phone. Our family members trying to contact you. Are you hearing anything else?
We are getting contacted by people who are seeing this on the news in town. You know,
what are they saying to you? Are they asking?
They're asking us what's going on. They're actually giving us more information from the news than we're getting from out here, you know, as far as what's going on. Because at this point, we don't know. I don't know anything.
Of course, and that's very frightful. Is this type of fire, is this the first time that this area has faced something like this, Randy?
You know, to this magnitude, yeah. I mean, probably 10 years ago, we had a forest fire, and it came close. But they got it under control, you know. Nothing even close to this.
Have you seen a lot of officials? I want to go ahead and point us right there. Jason, let's point the camera to the right. We're seeing, you see 3 Jacksonville Sheriff officers and a couple of motorcycles heading down US 19. Are officials going door to door, Randy? Are you seeing anything like that?
They did to us.
Okay,
they came in our house and said, we'll help you move. We have to go now. Okay,
talk to me about that. So what time was that? You and the wife had just pulled up to your home.
Yeah, that was at 5:30. And we saw she called me about 5 o'clock and said, I see smoke. There was an instinct that we might need to get some things together. I got home at 5:30, and within 2 minutes of being home, we had firemen and police officers saying,
knocking on your door.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, coming in the garage and just coming in the house.
Saying, let's go. We got to get out of here.
We got to get out of here right now. It's time to go.
When it comes to neighbors, I haven't been down this area. So is this an area where there are acres before you see another home? Is this an area where their homes are?
Where we're at, where the fire was, is not a subdivision, but it's a country road, but it's an area on the country road where you have probably 24 homes.
My gosh. And
Yep.
do you have a feeling that all of those homes may have been wiped out?
Yeah, I mean, I just heard you say
Yeah.
250 acre.
250 acres.
So that means it's spread, and you know, there's no way that, I mean,
Yeah.
now behind us on the south side of 119, there is a subdivision, and I gotta imagine it's headed that way if that's the way the wind's blowing. And there's probably there's 24 homes along where we live, and then behind there's probably another 40 or 50 homes.
Let me ask you this last question, Randy. Do you have any pictures or anything on your phone? I'm guessing you weren't able to capture anything because you all were running for your lives, of course.
Yeah, I don't have. I mean, I took a picture of the smoke.
Okay.
When I first got, when I was first pulling in the driveway.
Got it. Yeah.
And I was like, this is ridiculous because
Let's see if we can. Check that out, Jason.
that's what I came home to right there.
Oh my God.
So this is what you came home to as soon as you pulled into the
5:30,
driveway.
And by 5:45, that home was gone.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Randy. I know you and the wife will be out here, and as soon as we get more information and as soon as we're told that briefing time, of course, we will be going back to you all.
Fran,
Tom.
where
So
does
any more questions
Randy-
or any answers that you can provide?
Where does Randy plan to go now? His family's in the car? sitting
Randy,
there?
my anchors are asking me, where are you headed next? Because obviously you live around US 19. Your home has been swallowed, I'm sure, by that fire. So you're headed to family.
We have family in the Argyle, Oakleaf area.
Good for
so we'll
you.
head there, and that's all the way in town. So we're kind of wanting to hang out here.
Yeah.
And figure out what the next step is.
If you
what
can get
they
anything.
know, if we can get anything, because once we head into town for the night, I'm not driving back out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got family in town.
Insurance?
I've already filed the claim.
All right now. Thank you so much, Randy, and I'm so glad you have family looking out for you, okay? Woo, I'm telling you, those are the type of stories that we're hearing. In fact, Jason and I had just gone to the gas station, Mary, and people were outside the gas station crying. One woman saying that she left a hamster or some type of gerbil inside because the fire was heading her way. So we're constantly hearing stories like that. I mean, it's just heartbreaking. But again, Randy and his family are making sure they stay around this area just in case they hear from officials, okay?
Right.
So Mary and Tom, back to you.
Thank you, Francesca. We have some new pictures just into our newsroom.